Hey everyone, Kaiser. Welcome back to Harry Potter Hogwarts Adventure. Well, after many side quests week after week, we finally get a brand new chapter and we get to jump into the Centaurs. Basically, it says here that we follow the evidence and discover a major break in the Cursed Quill case with the help of the Centaurs to get you one step closer to discovering the truth about Ruby's death. I haven't been here in a long time. Looks exactly the same. KC, friend of the herd, welcome back. Not sure that's the best thumbnail, but we'll see. It has been a great while since you have visited our camp. I presume this visit is not social. Unfortunately, no. Not many are these days. Tell me why you are here. My brother Jacob has been inflicted with a variation of the conjunctivitis curse. We're trying to make an experimental potion, but are called for some hard-to-find ingredients. Ah, now I remember, because I just said it. What's he looking at? Is everything alright, friends? No. Something has happened to a unicorn in the Forbidden Forest. What is it? I will tell you what is happening and perhaps you can offer some insight from a human's perspective. Well, I guess that explains the title of this whole chapter. A unicorn was killed here in the Forbidden Forest? Yes, and a young Harry Potter was the wizard to find it, but that is not all. He was face to the hooded face with the murderer when I arrived on the scene. If I hadn't shown up in time, I tried to think what could have happened. What do you think of these developments? Disturbing? Not my concern. That's Harry Potter's fault. What was Harry Potter doing in the Forbidden Forest? It seems like that was Harry Potter's fault. From what I've heard, he attracts trouble. Your skepticism is understandable if misplaced. I believe Harry Potter is a trustworthy human, just like you. It is the reason I saved him, despite my herd's misgivings. Thank you for sharing your thoughts on this matter. You have given me much to consider. You're welcome. Now, tell me about all these ingredients you are seeking from your brother's potion. I suppose the timing isn't great, but we're in need of some unicorn horn. This I can provide for you. Just like that? Okay, thank you. That's... At least we don't have to go hack it off ourselves and show it. Thank you, friends. I'll get back to Jacob and Olivia straight away. Be cautious traveling through the Forbidden Forest, KC. Something foul is afoot. You have to tell me, man. I've been through a lot in this game. I am surprised that he just had it on him. I mean, I'll take it, but, you know. So, was this the only ingredient that we needed? I'm pretty sure we needed more, didn't we? Olivia, Jacob, I got the unicorn horn and... What's going on here? Hi, Pip. We were just gathering ingredients. Yep, that's right. Gathering ingredients. When you say it like that, it kind of sounds like you weren't gathering ingredients. Did the two of you have a chance to talk about your feelings? Yeah, after you left for the Forbidden Forest. I'm going to assume they broke up. That's just a hunch. We'll explain what happened and you can tell us what you think. I have a feeling they're gonna break up. Just a guess. Since Olivia accidentally let her feelings slip, okay, so they both told each other their feelings toward each other. You told one another you have feelings for each other? Yes, we're gonna all out in the open and talk for hours. That's not all. We decided we're gonna try dating. Romantic? You wretch. Well, weren't they dating already, though? It's just taking that one step is what they were concerned about, wasn't it? I could have sworn I thought they were already dating. Aw, that's sweet. Oh, that's so romantic. A love story is unfolding before my very eyes. But you said it was weird that I have feelings for Olivia. It was weird, but seeing the two of you standing here so happy, well, it's still weird, but it's love. Thank you for helping us share our feelings. We were both nervous, but we got all our hopes and fears out in the open. We want to take this journey together, no matter what happens. You make a great couple. It's freeing to finally have everything out in the open. It's so exciting to imagine what the future will hold for us. And then that we're all caught up on your love lives, there's only one thing left to do. Kill each other. Brew the experimental potion to reverse Jacob's conjunctivitis curse. Lab. Oh, right, you got the unicorn horn ingredients. Voice is getting a little choppy there. I also learned unicorns are being killed in the Forbidden Forest. I told friends it's Harry Potter's fault. Trouble seems to follow him around. We could say the same for you, but that trouble isn't always your fault. Perhaps that's true of Harry Potter too. See, when I said that, I didn't mean it that aggressively. I'll let you know if I hear of any new developments, but for now, let's get to work on this potion. Alright, that should do it. I have a good feeling about this. We worked so hard to find the right potion, we may have finally found it. I can't wait to see all that I've been missing. It will take a few days before it's ready to drink. Or if I could just drink it now. Patient Jacob. In the meantime, I have to get back to work. I have some interesting developments to share regarding an ink stain. So what would happen if you were to drink it beforehand, though? Would that do any harm to him? Or would it just kind of be a placebo and not do anything? You know, actual interesting questions that are important. Callum, I see Snout's been keeping you company. Quite a chatty lad, I must say. Stick. Or snick. Well, the time of chit-chat is over. We made loads of progress in our Cursed Quill investigation. Since we last spoke, I took the ink sample to Professor Sprout for analysis. My herbology specialization skills paid off. My hunch about the ink coming from a poisonous plant was right. Foxglove to be precise. Brilliant work, Casey. I'll have to follow that lead. But that's not all. I've also learned something that relates to the Art Fire Gallery. You've certainly been busy. I checked with my friend Corey, whose parents own an antique shop. It turns out they've done business with this Felix Grooves through his secretary, Eris. I've still yet to talk to anyone who met Felix Grooves. My theory is that the name is a pseudonym. That's an interesting theory. In fact, I've been doing some research of my own. I searched every possible database available to the ROCC. Felix Grooves doesn't show up anywhere. That certainly supports your theory that Felix Grooves is a pseudonym. Pseudonym? Pseudonym. Pseudonym. Perhaps the name itself is a clue? It's worth taking into. Could be an anagram. Let's look closely at Felix Grooves and see if we can decode it. Pseudonym. Nailed it at the end. Callum, if we rearrange the letters in Felix Grooves, we're able to spell Foxglove. It can't be a coincidence that we spelled the plant used to make the ink in the Cursed Quill. But that leaves us with 4 extra letters. E-I-R-S. Hey, that's pretty cool. If we're right, and this is an anagram, which word do you think is the most likely possibility? Sire, rise, heiress. Come on, man. Didn't we just talk about the secretary a second ago? Or were we talking about that with our friends? I don't remember. Heiress. That's the name of Felix Bruce's secretary. Heiress Foxglove. That's it. Maybe no one has met Felix Bruce because it's Heiress all along. I'll agree with Corey and see what else she can tell me about her interactions with Heiress. I'm not sure where she is, but it is likely that the 3 broomsticks or it is Maestro's music shop. Which will you try first? Broomsticks, Maestro's music shop. Well, we go to the 3 broomsticks a lot, and not really Maestro's, and it's good to mix things up a bit. So, let's go to the music shop, because I think I actually have a tappable in there as well. So don't hinder too long, we have lots to do. Just taking a screenshot because of that Felix Groove's name on the back. It could be a major breakthrough in the case, we'll see. Well, Callum, sorry, I'm gonna have to wait a little bit. So on to the music shop. Before I do that, let me just tap the tappable, because I'm pretty sure I get something. I don't remember, I think it might be the violin? Yeah, there we go, I got a page out of it. Nothing crazy, but it's something. I completely always forget to actually tap that thing, because it's actually inside the store. I wonder if I could have actually tapped it in here too. I probably could have. Place is hopping. Corey, I knew I'd find you here. I can't get enough of Maestro's. This owl has the most beautiful singing voice. Yeah. I'm glad you're here. I have some news. So do I. You go first. After we last spoke, I went to my parents' antique shop. We looked at all the certificates of authenticity from any antiques Felix Grooves sold us. And it turns out they were all signed in dark pink ink. Corey, your family was sold forgeries. I know, it's awful. We had to remove half the inventory. And the worst part is, we haven't even been able to reach Felix or his secretary Heiress. I actually have a theory about that, but I'll need to know more about your interactions with Heiress first. Alright, listen closely, and I'll tell you everything I know about Heiress. I hope I'm actually pronouncing that correctly. I assume I am. Unless it's like Aries or something, but I don't think that's how you spell it. I'm pretty sure Aries is like A-R-I-E-S. Oh yeah, and there's also another 8-hour quest. Fantastic. Heiress was always changing her look. Her hair was a different color every time she came in. And her clothes became more posh as time went on. Corey, you have to tell me about her quill. Right, she always carried a Whooper feather quill. It was bright yellow and pink. Did you ever use a quill? Yes, we would sign all our sales transactions using it. Oh no. I haven't even told you my news yet. After doing some research and rearranging the letters of the name Felix Grooves, I believe Felix Grooves isn't a real person. It is an anagram for Heiress and the plant Foxglove. It is as if she's hiding in plain sight. Some criminals can't help themselves. How so? As much as they don't want to get caught, crooks still want credit for the genius of their plans. They believe they can outsmart anyone, so they leave breadcrumbs to taunt anyone looking for them. Then that would mean Heiress is behind all of this. Her greed killed my partner. Finding her means finding that quill and closing this case. But how do I find someone who doesn't want to be found? My only lead is knowing Heiress's homemade ink came from a foxglove plant. I wonder how many places foxglove grows in this area. I know someone I can ask. It's, you, the plant person. Yeah, Ismelda. Ismelda is a poisonous plant expert. She may know where to start when it comes to foxglove. Maybe she's Eris. I know exactly where to find her. Thanks for your help, Corey. I'm off to Flower Pots to talk to Ismelda. But how do you know she's even there? Just a hunch. Would it not be wild if it's actually her? I don't think it would be that obvious, but you never know. She's always running away, etc. So let's see if she's there. There she is. Ismelda, wait! I need your help. I have no reason to help anyone. Please? Good manners don't work on me. What else do you have to convince me? Bribe Ismelda with cake, compliment Ismelda, threaten Ismelda. Cake. If you help me, I'll buy you whatever cake you want. I accept your offer. Let's see if I can get her to do a screenshot of her smiling. Fantastic. But there's a catch. Name it. You have to choose my favorite cake flavor. Get it wrong and I'll shame you mercilessly. You nailed that word. So which cake flavor are you going to pick for me? Well, how do I even know that? Chocolate, strawberry, rainbow. Every time she's eaten, I haven't been able to see what she's eating that I'm aware of. Just her chewing. Strawberry. Am I right? Am I going to be shamed? Great. Thank you. That warms my heart. My favorite flavor is rainbow. If you paid attention, you know it every time I came in here. I didn't say any rainbow cakes. You're lying. Now get ready for merciless shaming. Your observational skills are almost as bad as your fashion sense. Oh, ouch. You got me. How will I ever recover from that burn? I'm going to help you out, but only because of the free cake. You better keep your mouth shut though. If my cake habit gets out, it could destroy me. Let your cake flag fly. How embarrassing. Ismelda, you have nothing to be ashamed of. Let your cake flag fly. Easy for you to say. Your default setting is embarrassing. I have a reputation to uphold. Now tell me what you need my help with. I'm trying to find places nearby where foxglove grows. As a poisonous plant expert, maybe you have some ideas. I have loads of ideas. Listen closely because I won't repeat myself again. I have cake to eat. What reputation? Other than being an expert in plants, what do you do? Other than eat? I have so many questions. Well, just that, but... yeah. I found it in an area of the Magical Creature Reserve? That easy? Foxglove grows in acidic soil, needs shade to grow, and is partial to ground that's been recently disturbed. That can describe almost anywhere. Not if you know where to lurk. I collect foxglove in the Magical Creatures Reserve. That sounds like my starting place. Ismelda, thank you for this information. My co-worker Ruby died, and it may not have been an accident. The foxglove location gets me one step closer to uncovering the truth. Oh, I didn't realize that would be that helpful. I was going to say something snarky, but you took all the fun out of it. Alright, I'll leave you to your cake. After I pull back to work, then look for foxglove in the Magical Creatures Reserve. So there you go, everybody. That is it for chapter 20. What is that thing, by the way? That's weird looking. Also, that cake looks pretty good. Oh, that's Ismelda. Oh, I was like, there's rainbow cake. She likes rainbow cake. And she's sitting right there. Did you notice her? I just did now. But But let me know down below, what did you think of this chapter? It is, like my character said, we are one step closer. The fact that we kind of solved that whole anagram thing is pretty neat. Now we just have to figure out and find Eris. But first of all, in the next chapter, whenever that will be, we will have to find Foxglove. And we'll take it from there. Subscribe for more Harry Potter Hogwarts mystery videos, and I will see you moving forward with more very shortly, hopefully, in the future. Bye-bye, everybody.